We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. The Red Sox are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Man, he pitched really well in this last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
And there's one away.
The second baseman, Albies.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Batting third, the catcher, Bobby.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. To the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
The shortstop.
Coming to the plate now, Zue Lin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Lin playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Comes set and the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes.
2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, Michael Chavis.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run home. Heath Hembree, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Malik Smith is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone!
Well, that lead didn't last very long. Great swing of the bat right there to get your team right back in it and tie this one up.
Dan Vogelbach is next. Strike one to start the at-bat. Left side. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Here's Carlos Gonzalez looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready with the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout in the play at first. So here's Pete Alonso. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. So digging in now, Alex Verdugo. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Hopped up. Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
1-0 the count.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty. Into the box now, Kyle Seager. Lifetime versus this arm. He's a .333 hitter. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Hembree has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Count now, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The ball hit out to Albies at second base. On to first, and there were 2 down. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He went deep in the contest last night. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Crawford is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 for the Mariners. Ready to take his hacks again, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And the pitch. To short, hit hard. Crawford has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now at the plate, Zue Lin. He reached on a single in his first try. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. First offering on its way. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul.
Jordan.
Popped up. Chavis in foul ground. 1 down.
The batter,
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Malik Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
Now batter.
Ready to take his hacks again, Mitch Haniger, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Mariners are down. Striding in once again, Michael Chavis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Michael.
He's set, and the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Now a ball hit high in the air out to left field. Got some good carry to it. Back on it is Gonzalez, but this one is gone. A home run.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
The center fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's popped up. In there, a base hit.
The left fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he sends it on the ground to first. To second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next for Seattle, Daniel Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He's got it. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3.
The right fielder.
Ready now, Mookie Betts. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. In there at the knees, strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the run is Henniger. He's there and records the first out.
The batter
stepping into the box, Ozzie Albies. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Albies is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He had that 2-run home run back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thompson Williams is right there. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Down in bottom of the inning now. Striding in, Dom Thompson Williams. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Here's the 1-1. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
Not surprised he's late on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Chavis is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 2.
Stepping into the box, Tom Murphy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies scoops it up, and that's the second out. Into the box now, J.P. Crawford looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Slapped hard the opposite way. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Here's J.D. Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready once again, Zue Lin. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Michael Chavis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Haniger in pursuit.
And no one will track it down. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Ready with the 0-1. Left side, but well foul. Ready on 0-2. In the dirt here. And he'll get back in safely as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Standing in, D. Gordon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Fouled away.
D. Gordon.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Benintendi's got it, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number
Stepping up now, Malik Smith. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. 2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. And he gets ahead 0-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo.
And we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
From the stretch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-1. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Taylor Williams comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. No balls and a strike to count. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Hit out toward second. A dive by Gordon. To second for 1. Safe! Settling in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox standing in, Daniel Vogelbach. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Standing in now, Carlos Gonzalez.
He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. 1 away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And it's a defensive meltdown there as the go-ahead run scores on what should be a passed ball. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Benintendi is there, 2 gone. Dom Thompson-Williams.
The center fielder, Dom Thompson-Williams.
He's set. Here it comes. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
In now, J.P. Crawford as it's grounded sharply to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Austin Adams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the eighth here.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So stepping in, Zue Lin. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Adams, a native Floridian. He was an 8th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. One out, nobody on. Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
The 0-1 on its way. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. One and two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ready with the 1-0. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. First pitch on its way.
D. Gordon.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the eighth.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. And that will be a passed ball and an unearned run as he's across to score. Now the 2-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
On to first, a double play.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Daniel Vogelback. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rams pick up a run on 2 hits. Carl Edwards Jr. comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into short left center. Crawford is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The left fielder, number 99.
Now in the box, Alex Verdugo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mookie Betts, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. To short. And that's through for a base hit.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ozzie.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners have bounced back from consecutive losses to take Game 3 of the series as this ball game is over.